Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Okay, yesterday we did a talk on the thought mechanics. Now, I would like you to uh, be ready with the pen and paper, as I had already put up in my Facebook notification that I'll be live in 18 minutes, and be ready with the pen and paper. Hope you are ready with it. So, anyway, let's go further. Today's topic is the different levels of the mind body. Now, why do I say body, mind body? The body has got 5 layers of existence. The first layer is the physical self. The second is known as the physical body. The second layer is the energy body. The third layer is the mind body. The mind also is a body. It's separate from the physical body. The fourth is the knowledge body. And the fifth one is the joy body or the soul body, from where we actually come into the existence. That is the joy body. Now, same way, if we go to the mind body and we try to see how those levels work on a person. As I told you that we come from the joy body, that is the existence begins from the joy body. Now, before we go into the depth of it, just take a pen and paper and draw a rectangle. If you've done it, let me know. Right? Yes. So how do you draw that rectangle? That's a very simple rectangle. Mind my drawing, because I may not be very expert in it. Now, after making this, you can have 3 parts here, vertical lines. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now the horizontal part. 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th. Now, what we are talking about in this, you have to mark it. This is the mind. This we consider as the mind body. Okay, we'll go to the next 2 later on, but today we are going to talk on the mind body. So this is your mind. This one. Now, this portion is one portion. This is the second portion, third portion, and the fourth portion. This is the portion from where life begins. Okay. What we call is the other world, or the universe, whatever name you can give. And it comes here as when we are conceived in the mother's womb. Now, the secrets of 7 that I had spoken to you about some time back. In that secret of 7, I had spoken about how 7 is such an important number in life. Same way here. The number 7 is very important. And how is it important? Number 1, that it takes 7 years for one anabolic cycle. Anabolic cycle is a growth cycle. Here we have shown 4 parts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We combine these 2 parts as one anabolic cycle, that is growth from 0 years to 7 years. The second part is the second anabolic cycle, that is from 7 years to 14 years. And the third part is the next third anabolic cycle, 14 to 21 years, where it is the adulthood. This is the birth taking place, goes above 4 years, comes to the 7th year. After the 7th year to the 14th year, The 14th year is where the age of adolescence. Right? 0 to 7 is at which brain is vibrating. The mind that is there works at a frequency of 0 to 7 cycles per second. From this point to this point, it is operating at between 7 and 14 cycles per second. And above this, it operates at 40 to 21 cycles per second. This is commonly known, this is 40 to 21, commonly known as the conscious mind. This is 7 to 14, known as the subconscious mind. This is 4 to 7, and this is known as the deep subconscious mind. And this one is almost 0 to 4. I put it as greater to 0 to 4. And this is known as the super conscious mind. Okay. Now, when we talk about these 4 levels of the mind, operating at 4 different frequencies, range of frequencies, when we talk about the conscious mind, this is normally known as the beta level. Okay, this becomes, the second one is the alpha level, which is one of the most important levels at which you can change your lives and change the life of others. This is the theta level, and this is the delta level, the last one. So when you're born, when you're conceived, you're always at the delta level, between 0 to 4 cycles. As you start growing, at the age of 4, the brain starts operating at 4 cycles per second. Then it goes to the theta level, up to 7 years. And when it comes to the alpha level, it is between 7 and 14 cycles per second. You remember yesterday I had spoken to you about coming to a center. Your center is here between 7 and 14 cycles per second at 10 cycles per second. And when you are at 10 cycles per second, you are making use of both the parts of the brain, both the hemispheres, the left hemisphere as well as the right hemisphere. Right? And that is what you are achieving this level or staying at this level will make you work at a very optimal manner. You know, like Albert Einstein was such a great scientist, but do you know at what was the amount of brain that he was using? It's only 5% of his capacity. So when you also start operating at 10 cycles, your normal working capacity of the brain increases, can go beyond 1%, 2%, 3%. You can go at whatever percent you want, keeping yourself at this. How do you come down to that cycles? That's a very important question. See, people who are not trained, for them it's very it's a task which you have to practice. Like I said, you start practicing. Only 15 minutes being in that level will change your whole life. So what you do? Initially, you count the numbers from reverse from 100 to 1. By the time you reach 1, your frequency has already reduced. Do that for 2 days, 3 days, 5 days. When you start feeling better at that level earlier, then you start counting from 50 to 1. Again, that changes your thermostatic setting. Then you start counting from 25 to 1. And then from 10 to 1. So once you are reaching that 1 and once you reach that level, what you do is, normally you go down below the 10 cycles. You even go down, touch 7 cycles per second. And when you actually stabilize yourself, that time you stabilize at 10 cycles per second, that is at the center. And then start taking your thoughts and you can start getting inspirations, and you start acting on that. This practice is very important if you really want to make use of yourself to help the universe into improving its qualities and evolving it. Secondly, you can even do this as we do it in the Silva method in the workshops. We train people to go down to that level, and if there are Silva graduates who are watching me, they know that it's only a matter of seconds that you can reach your levels. And once you reach that level, you can reach wherever you want to. Yes. And one more thing, that these levels of the mind can be used, and you remain at these levels of the mind only if you have the good intention of helping the universe in correcting what are the problems are there in the universe and evolving it further. If you don't have that type of a good intention, you will never remain at that level. That's all how the universe is designed. So friends, start the practice from today. See how you reach your levels, and once you start reaching the levels, you'll be able to use the techniques, the different techniques which we learn in Silva method. Those techniques will become much easier for you, and will be much effective for you. And these techniques you can use for any aspect of your life. And along with the law of attraction, it works even faster. Friends, thank you very much for watching me. Any questions, any doubts, any comments, on my WhatsApp number 982-000-3926. And of course, just a little bit before we go, 18th and 19th of November, I'm having a 2-day workshop on Silva method. You can WhatsApp to me on this number, and you can register yourself, because the early bird offer closes on the 11th of November in the evening, of course. So friends, thank you. God bless. Have a nice day.